up, guys? It is me, your girl Shant'e, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome to the channel. If you are new, scratch that, welcome back, period. It's the demon series. I'm gonna give y'all the story time. As you guys can see by that lovely title, let's get into it. Okay, boom bam bam, me and Demon have been dating. So we in the midst of the relationship right now. So remember I kept telling y'all me and Demon would go on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. So around this time we weren't really off, but our relationship was a little off. So around this time it just kept being said that Demon was still messing around with his ex-girlfriend. So boom, in particular around this time, it was just a rumor that they had went to like the beach, and they just still was kicking it, but she would never like get out of pocket to confirm it. Like she would just be happy that it's a rumor. Basically she just loved trying to get up under my skin, in a nutshell. So around this time I did what was best for me, and I was just like, let's just fall back a little bit. Like, let's just fall back a little bit, because I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I ain't trying to look stupid for nobody, even though I kept looking stupid for this nigga. But that's not the point. Around this time I was just chilling, and his mom, like, she ended up calling me, and she was just like, you know, I haven't seen you in a minute, because I wasn't going over there. So she was like, I haven't seen you in a minute, you know, I want to hang out, da 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 da. So I'm like, okay, cool. Me and his mom remained friends regardless. Like, she told him, like, regardless of what you and Shant'e got going on, that's still my girl, period. Yeah. So boom, I had literally gotten, so that morning I had got a screen recording of her story, and basically it was him in the background talking to her or whatever, but she had did like a little snippet, and she used this little emoji where we knew she was talking about him. So she knew she knew what she was doing. So I was like, so I ended up texting him, and I was like, this what we own? So he like, what you talking about? So I sent him the screen record. I said, so this not you? Y'all, one thing about Demon, that boy know he can lie. Like, Satan ain't got nothing on him, because that nigga know he can lie, okay? So he was like, that's not me. I said, so that's not your mama car? It's a lot of cars. Demon. I was just like, okay, cool, whatever. It is what it is. And that's what I was like, this is what I be talking about. Like, this is exactly what I be talking about. This how you know when niggas, this how you know when niggas be niggering, when they hit this line. Believe what you want to believe. You just gonna believe what they say. You always believe in them. Deep. Don't give me nothing to believe in, sweetie. So I'm gonna believe them every time, because they always end up being right about you. Like, I don't know what to tell you, sweetie. So we keep going. So after that day rolled around, and me and his mom was chilling. She was just like, I think we ended up doing something. I can't remember what we ended up doing, but she was like, come stay tonight, let's just chill out. So I'm like, I really don't want to go over there, because I really do not want to see your son. Like, she was just like, girl, he ain't gonna be here. You're gonna be on the other side of the house anyway. We don't even have to tell him. We don't even have to come out the room. Like, we don't have to come out the room at all. We stay in the room. He not gonna know nothing. So me being me, I'm already knowing that's really how it be, because once he go in his room, once she go in her room, that's it. They don't see each other. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I confirmed just to text him to make sure that he wasn't gonna be home. So I'm like, you finna be home? So because I don't never be like, oh, where you about to be at? And I was like, you finna be home? So he was like, oh nah, I'm not gonna be home. You know, I'm at a dice game. Y'all know he was a gambler. I'm finna be at a dice game, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Keep that in mind, at a dice game. So I'm like, okay. So he's like, why you ask? So I'm like, no reason, because I don't need you to know nothing. So he was like, oh, okay. So he's like, okay, you acting like that. I'm like, boy, you already irritated me. Shut up. Oh, we get to the house, whatever. We chilling. We go get something to eat. We leave. We come back. When we came back, his room light wasn't on. If Demon is home, his room light gonna be on for like a good little hour or two. I knew him back then, so I'm already knowing. So he wasn't home. So boom, we eat, we chilling. He wasn't home the whole time. We wasn't texting, we wasn't talking, we wasn't communicating, we wasn't saying nothing. So the next morning rolled around, because I had to go to work and Deuce had to go to work, but she went to work before me. So I got up when she got up, so she could just take me home. So we get up, she getting dressed or whatever. She told me to go and crank up the car, go warm up the car, so by the time I come to the car, we could just go. So I'm like, okay, cool. Get my stuff, walk out, see Demon room light on. So I'm like, yeah, he just had to be getting home from the dice game. So I go and I sit down in the car, whatever, warm the car up, whatever, starting the car. So where I was parked, where Dukes was parked, she was parked on the street. She wasn't parked in the driveway, she was parked on the street. and you could see Demon's room from the rearview mirror. So I'm just sitting there. I had my head down the whole time. Like, I'm really finna fall back to sleep type situation. So I'm on my phone, but something was just like, look up. Y'all, I goes and I look up. And I turned my head because I seen 2 people. So I turned my head. Y'all, it's his ex-girlfriend walking out the room. So initially, I was about to literally get out the car and just go crazy. I didn't. I let it all play out. So she coming out the room or whatever. Y'all, tell me. The man gave her a kiss goodbye. Bitch, I want to fight so bad at that point. Like, I was so mad. Like, I was so freaking mad. So she come lollygagging, walking past the car. Now, mind you, the car start. So she look in the car, but Duke's window, yeah, you can't see it. You can't, yeah, you couldn't see inside her. So you couldn't see it was me. So she politely scrolls to the car, drive off. He closed the door. So when he closed the door, he like, what you doing here? But the question is what she was doing here. So he was like, who was doing here? Oh, now you an owl. Now you an owl. Now it's who. So I said, what your ex-girlfriend was doing here? Shant'e, what you talking about? What was your ex-girlfriend doing here? I said, I know you see the car running. I was sitting in the car the whole time the girl came out. You gave her a kiss. I ran down at the exact outfit she had on. I said, what she was doing here? Buckle up, y'all, because guess what I'm finna say? She didn't have nowhere to wash. She came over here to take a shot. Because at this point, now I want to fight. Because now you just lying just to lie. She got her own house. They got her own water. And all of a sudden, she had to come from... That girl... She had to come to your house to take a shower. I said, so you telling me this girl came all the way to your house to take a shower? She left her house with a book bag on her back to take a shower? I was supposed to believe that? It just was the mediocre lies for me. Like, insulting my intelligence. Nigga said that she had to come over there to take a shower for. Like, what do you take me for? Bobo, boo-boo, Basheen the fool? Like, I'm trying to figure out. Because math ain't mathing for me. You telling me this girl came over here to take a shower, Demon? A shower. And I said you had to kiss her goodbye? So you felt super sad, just walked off. So he was like, Shant'e, come back, let's talk. What we talking about? I just asked you to explain the story. You just said she came over and took a shower. So boom, I get in the car, Dude's get in the car. I said, girl, guess who just came out the house? So she say, who? I said, Bobo, because that's what I'm gonna call her. Bobo the fool. So she was like, are you serious? I said, yeah. I said, but he was supposed to be at a dice game this entire time. So he takes me this thick paragraph. Oh, Shant'e, you don't deserve this. I just don't be understanding why I be messing up all the time. I knew you was at the house. The thing that blows me is you come in with an apology, but you came in with a lie. I knew you was at the house. I just didn't want to tell you because I knew you was gonna trip out. To know me is to know. Don't try me. Don't even lie. I heard that. They just rude, interrupting my story time. But don't lie to me. Like, you literally sat there and told me a bold face lie. I knew you was at the house. You ain't knew I was at no house, because if you would have known I was at the house, you knew not to try me like that. Yeah, you thought you was slick, talking about you was at a dice game. No, sweetie, you was in a roller for sure. You was rolling. Yeah, you was rolling. They gonna be rolling you out in the casket. You keep talking stupid. He goes, keep sending this thick paragraph, trying to ignore it. So the next day, I'm pissed off. I'm just mad. I really wanted to go and DM this girl and be like, if you want this nigga, keep him. Because at this point, I'm not even trying to, So he pulled up the next day to talk about the situation. Y'all keep lying. She took a shower. I said, so I'm just not understanding this whole she took a shower situation. Like, so he showed up the next day to try to talk me into try to keep the lie going. At this point, you done came up with a lie, now you're trying to keep up with it. I said, I really don't want to hear this. Like, I really don't want to talk to you at this point. Like, at this point, and this was literally right before Demon had a baby on me. Like, this was literally right before that. So at this point, he was literally putting himself in the grave. Like, at this point, you really dead in this situation. And what I didn't understand was, if you really wanted to be with this girl, and then this was another thing, if you really wanted to be with this girl, why not just be with her? We're literally, what, 2 years into the relationship right now, you still straddling the fence with her? Like, make it make sense. And then as far as her, me, I'm never gonna be sidelined to a nigga I used to be the main to. Like, I'm never gonna play sideline. I'm never gonna play second to somebody I was first to at one point in time. So for you to still even be dealing with this nigga, you're crazy. Like, I'm never gonna do that. Like, that's dead. You're tripping. That was the time his ex-girlfriend coming out of the house, y'all. That story wasn't too crazy, but it was another, it was a story that I had to tell y'all too. I'm telling y'all every single story, everything that happened with me and Demon, for sure. So make sure y'all stay tuned. If you like this video, make sure you thumbs this video up. Make sure you comment down below. If you have any story times, as I said, make sure you guys send them into the email that will be down below. Make sure you turn your post notifications on so your phone can beep, buzz, vibrate, and do whatever it does when your girl posts another video. We is almost at 1K, y'all. I'm so excited. Hopefully by the time I post this video, we'll be at 1K already. But if not, we're almost there. So make sure you guys keep subscribing, because if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing? But I love you guys so much.